Okay. Okay, that's a little dark there. Found a couple strange videos. Haven't really looked too much at them, so I don't ruin the surprise. But this one sounds interesting.
I was a Columbus electrical inspector and before and after a contractor, electrical in general. And I left Columbus because I exposed multiple things, but pay to play with the city of Columbus, Mayor Coleman, Gither, and city
He's fighting the Ohio electrical cartel. It's the electricians cabal.
council and Nationwide Insurance. And it's all for them, all of them. It's about the dollar and facade. And people died and they don't care. I exposed multiple things as what, why, and where. And I've been trolling them since roughly 2007.
What? He's
And
been
via
trolling them
emails,
since
and I
2007?
kept all the hard copies. I'm kind of old school. And they don't like it. They tried to buy my silence. I haven't had time. Bronze sculptures and what's called death mask goes back to the Greeks. Like I do
Yeah, like he starts out like I expose all this electrical corruption and all the things that got people killed, but then they have these death masks and like what? It just does a 180, just all of a sudden.
sculptures and what's called death mask. They don't like it. They tried to buy my silence. I haven't had time. Bronze sculptures and what's called death mask goes back to the Greeks. Like you do people dead or alive. And excuse me. And I was fortunate enough to meet the Tuskegee Airmen when they added what's now called Rickenbacker Air Force Base. There's some dumbs and go down the rabbit hole. Put the tinfoil hat on. There's some good people and everything, the good, the bad, the ugly. And they don't have the gonads. I do. And
Uh, he's so rambly, but didn't you just say, sir? Did you just say you have the bigger gonads than the Tuskegee Airmen? Come on, dude. You're an electrical inspector. What? Were you like a flying ace in World War II? Because you don't, you don't quite strike me as someone that's that old. I mean, you're old as shit, but you're not like World War II. I have more gonads than the Tuskegee Airmen. What is this guy talking about? I'm so intrigued. I'll be right back. I'm running out of beer.
I had an NDE, a near death experience, 3 hollow tips in a row in a 38 revolver, misfired, and the FBI, the police chief, couldn't believe I was alive. You know, his words were, I could have bought 3 lottery tickets and won them all in a row. Um, he also asked me,
Is he just gonna yada 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 over that? So anyway, 3 hollow points, 357 misfired, and said it was a miracle. What you, sir? What?
he said, "You believe in God?" I said, "Yes." And my knees turned to yellow because I'm a shooter.
My knees turned to jello.
And I've had bad manufactured and not cleaned well so-called semi-automatics. The liberals, brain-dead, failed, late-term abortion liberals.
There he goes. There he goes. Like, what it sounds like he's describing is he had a gun misfire, but he apparently, like, how does that make sense? If it's a misfire, you were like shooting the. Do you mean like an accidental discharge? Like, how? Uh, 3 times. So the best way I can put together what he's trying to say is he misfired a 357 Magnum with hollow point bullets like 3 times and almost died each one of those times or something. He's so rambly. What is he talking about?
Like to call it automatic. It's not automatic. Machine gun it is. But anyhow.
It's late term abortion liberals.
Yeah. FBI's website only said 1 out of 3 to 400, or 1 out of 4 to 600 with misfire centerfire cartridge, Winchester Western 22 ripfire. Yeah, cheap things. But anyhow, so anyhow.
Wait, did you just say, did this, I'm thinking that it happened all at the same time? But is this like, is he, what are you talking about, sir? What are you talking about? You started like, I'm a whistleblower, I'm fighting like corruption and electrical infrastructure, and they tried to buy me off with bronze sculptures and what Greece called death masks, and I almost died from a misfire of hollow point cartridges, and the this is this guy's only video too, so I can't like see like what his deal is. But it came out 4 days ago, so we're probably gonna have more content from this guy.
When he told me, and they kind of freaked out, and they thought, because they saw the pins all fired. Long story short, that was my father. He tried to assassinate me right here behind the left ear, and they misfired.
What?
I was taking care of my father and my mother. They had feeding tubes, and then the house nurses didn't do their job, and he got fed up with life and tried to set me up.
Oh God, I just noticed. I thought this was just. I didn't see that that's his floor in the bottom of this frame there. You just sitting in an empty apartment, sir?
I bought my brother and sister out of a couple patents. That's another story. Coir, but I the frontier, a couple good people came to me, and I knew and have met many politicians, different ones, both sides of the aisle, governors, uh, the from Washington, they were supposed to serve us, the people, but they only serve themselves. And it goes pretty deep. The swamp. Trump is still the president, the military, and like any people that are waking
Like
up,
everybody
it's
else, time to start the right of the freedom.
I had an NDE personally, near-death experience, and my former brother-in-law and sister-in-law were witnesses. The ER doctor couldn't believe I was still alive. That's another story. So,
okay, maybe this guy. I think maybe this guy may have crossed the threshold to where it's not okay to make fun of him anymore. So I'm just gonna move on.
Guys, welcome back to another episode of Atlas Survival Shelters. This episode is going to be funny, but first of all,
It's gonna be funny, guys.
First Sergeant Reed for stopping by and saying hello to me and visiting me at the LA factory. So, guys, if you're ever in the neighborhood, do like Sergeant Reed here, stop in and say hello to me, and don't.
the sexy white Jesus photo on the wall.
October 5th, which is a Saturday, we're going to have the meeting for the Texas Preparedness Group at the Sulphur Springs factory in Texas. So
I just noticed a sticker on the bottom. Don't California my Texas. This guy's got California derangement syndrome. Like the video is called "I wore a MAGA hat through California airports. Watch what happens." This is apparently he's a big prepper that's obsessed with bunkers, so this should be interesting.
Guys, if you want to meet me, if you want to meet a prepper group, and you want to take a tour through all my bomb shelters, come see me.
My bomb shelters?
You got to pre-register. I'll put the address right here, so make sure you pre-register because.
Oh God, he's got the fucking like nerd lisp. You want to check out my bomb shelters? I love bomb shelters. I'm a survivalist.
Okay, you got a little security thing going on there. So guys,
there's so many words that little thing would come out there, like apocalypse, bomb shelters, slurrable foods. And he's so small too. He's like a little man.
I'll see you then. But thanks, Sergeant, for coming by. All right, now we'll get.
Oh, he's sitting down.
Guys, welcome back to another episode of Atlas Survival Shelters. I hope you're doing wonderful.
They're gonna get so triggered. Oh my God.
Sacramento, California Airport, the capital of liberalism in America and especially California. But if you ever want to have fun, get you a Make America Great Again hat and walk right down the center of the aisle, proud as a peacock, and don't even care what anybody thinks.
Everyone's just on their phones. Let's see. There's a kid on their phone. There's a guy.
About you, but I'll tell you what,
like people
I've
taking
never seen so
pictures.
many people parting like the Red Sea in my life. But guys, I hope you enjoy my video. Enjoy it. I'll see you at the end. Hey guys, if you ever want to keep a seat empty on a full flight when you're in Sacramento, California, I'm telling you, it's 100% full. If I kept my seat empty, you know why? I took off my hat and I put it there like that.
You have a lady sitting next to you, dude. What are you talking about? He's like, wow, do you want to see get an empty seat? You just put your hat, which is a MAGA hat, by the way, which is why nobody sat in the seat, because they don't want to be triggered by the hat. It's like, no, you put your shit in the seat. No, it's like and they see the MAGA hat. I was like, oh, I don't want to argue with this asshole. Like, okay, then find another seat. I mean, if that was my choice of seat versus like if planes had those like subway like little hanger things, I would choose the little plane hanger thing. I'd be like, oh God! Ah! It's like this dude is like, it's literally the Matt Boers comic of like, are you triggered yet? Are you triggered? I'm eating ketchup with steak. Are you so triggered now? I'm owning all the libs. Like it's this guy. This is literally the guy. Like I over under like. No one is gonna come up to him unless he prompts them first. He's by the end of this video, he's just gonna be like looking for trouble and just being an asshole, guaranteed.
That way you know exactly what to do in the event of a water evacuation.
What do you have a tape measure in your seat? Is it a tape measure? He's so proud of the little hat. It's like his pet. It's his comfort animal. Look what happened when I went to the airport. I went to the airport normally, but I was wearing a MAGA hat at the same time. It was exciting for me. I had a nice little fun trip. Yay!
Well, made it to LA, but that ain't one killing me. Now let's see if I can get through the LAX airport.
No one talked to you! Literally, no one said a word to you. He's like, wow, I'm lucky I didn't die.
Without anybody say anything. This out of me.
Yeah! What are you doing this video for?
Fine.
Hey, this lady over here is really nice. She'll be in my video.
She doesn't look too happy about it.
More to come. Stay tuned, guys. We ain't done yet.
All right, we arrived LA.
Okay, we're almost at 3 minutes. Still, he's not a single person has said a word to
No one
him.
said anything, but the
You
guy
gotta-
behind me
yeah.
says, would he like to rile people up? I'm like,
Yeah, that's a valid question. He was probably trying. He's like seems like one of those guys that doesn't come off as an asshole, but he's like really annoying. He's like, come on, you look at my hat, look at it, you know. It's like, what are you trying to rile people up? Oh, I got you.
Rile people up. You like it? You like it, man?
Yes, sir.
All right. You a Trump man? Huh? Are you a Trump man? You are? How about that? You see,
YouTube channel, bro.
Atlas Survival Shelters.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah,
look you up.
we're the
That dude was fucking with you.
mummification.
Oh, I lost the video. Where is it?
Guys, welcome back.
Like that dude, like he was like, he was trying to like, he was like, you Trump fan? Oh, well, yeah, yes sir. Yeah, you know, yeah, you know. He's like, what? You say you're a Trump man? He's trying to like, oh, I'm gonna talk to the pilot. I'm gonna talk to the pilot for a minute. You Trump man? I guess I have to answer this guy. Oh yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, what's your YouTube channel, man? He's probably he probably went home and did the same thing I'm doing right here. He's gonna probably like keep annoyingly trying to start a conversation with that guy when he's just trying to be polite.
YouTube channel, bro.
Atlas Survival Shelters.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah,
look you up.
we're the silent majority.
That's right.
The people with common sense.
Yes, sir.
I'm
Have a
telling-
blessed day, big man.
All right, guys. See, I have more fun. I tell you what, if you ever want to have a good time, you gotta get you a MAGA hat, man. I'm telling you, it's the greatest. All right, now we're at the airport.
It's so sad. It's like, I have a hat and people will get mad at me and sometimes talk to me now.
Here I go. Let's see if I get attacked here. I get more people come up and say, I love it, man. You got balls, buddy. All right.
Why didn't you get any of that on camera, though? I mean, you had a guy that I'm still not convinced wasn't kind of like just trying to be polite to you because he had to. It was like you had a camera on him. Like, is he just referring to that one time that literally happened within the same shot as he was saying?
Friday. LAX airport.
What are you talking about? Like, kooky lady? That's still just a regular lady. She has curly hair. Oh no, cuckoo lady. What are you doing, sir? What are you talking about? No, literally, she just had curly hair. She just had curly hair. That's all it takes? That's so stupid. You don't even know that person. What, was their clothing too bright or something? Did it hurt your eyes?
Make sure nobody's following me. Put a knife in my back.
Oh, okay, so it's a very angry lib lady, but these type of people tend to embarrass themselves. It's like, yes, he knows that, he just doesn't care. You don't. I mean, good on you for. Well, I mean, he's gonna use you for content. Don't take the bait. Don't take the bait. They love this shit. Don't do it.
Oh my God, finally somebody says, how many what now? Okay, so one. I should be ashamed of myself. Y'all saw that yourselves. Now, my Uber. And this is LAX though. Sacramento to LAX. Check this out, I'm at the LAX and somebody knows me. What's up, buddy?
How's it going?
All right, you a subscriber?
Yeah.
All right.
And we love Trump.
You love
I do.
All
I don't
right.
know about him, but I do.
All right, you'll make the video, okay?
It's like, you like the shitty man too. We can be horrible together. At least you won't be annoyed by me. Okay, angry lib counter is at 1.
Once again, I'm on a Southwest flight and I'm wearing my Trump hat. And guess
Is he just... It's like a compilation of... Is this like his hobby? Does he take flights to LA wearing Trump hats? Like, he's wearing the less recognizable one.
what? It's a full flight. And guess who's got an empty seat next to him? So this is 2 flights in a row.
Because you put shit in the seat. Or you own like a bunker company. You bought the seat next to you, didn't you? You bought that seat just so you could make a video of it. Oh.
My Trump hat. Nobody wants to sit next to me. I wonder why.
You probably bought the seat. You bought the seat.
Made it to Texas wearing my Trump hat. I knew I'd be safe here, but California, woo, man, I got some funny.
You had one lady. You had one lady give you a dirty look.
Looks, but no one really said anything to me except the lady.
Yeah, again, I say it and then he says it. And why does this video exist?
The green hair. So we got to be careful of people with green hair when we wear Trump hats. All right? Say hello to Alexa. Hi guys, well, I'm 3.
That one, literally nothing happened. Did you buy the seat next to you again? You bought that seat again.
For 3 in MAGA hats on Southwest Airlines. So again.
Did you say Southwest Airlines?
All right. Say hello to Alexa. Hi guys, well, I'm 3 for 3.
Wait, did you just say everybody looked dyslexic just then?
People with green hair when we wear Trump hats. All right. Say hello to Alexa. Hi.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Guys, well, I'm 3 for 3 in MAGA hats on Southwest Airlines. So.
Southwest Airlines.
So again, guys, well, I'm 3 for 3 in MAGA hats on Southwest Airlines. So again, I got an empty seat next to me.
Because you bought it.
So this is 3 times in a row I wore my MAGA
What's that
hat.
dude on the
Nobody
back
sat
doing? He's
next
like,
to me. I don't know if it's my good looks that scare people away or if it's my MAGA hat. Alright guys, here we go again. I'm on another Southwest flight going from Dallas to LA. Let's see how
wait a
this one turns out. So,
second. Okay.
MAGA hats on Southwest Airlines. So.
There's a shirt with the crease. It's got the brown turtle shell glasses. Okay. Let's see.
Southwest flight going from to scare people away or if it's my MAGA hat. Alright guys, here we go again. I'm on another Southwest flight going.
It's the same flight. You have the same lady right behind you with her neck pillow. Okay, here's flight 3. See the lady with the neck pillow? That same lady with the neck pillow is behind you. You're wearing the same shirt. You're lying. You're lying and saying that just one of the stops on your flight. It looks like it's a stopover. You can't count that as a different flight.
I'll just go, hey, you want to sit next to me? Nope. You, sir? Anybody?
These people are getting off the plane. They're getting off the plane. These people are getting off the plane, you idiot.
America great again. Okay. Okay. Well, now I'm on a flight from LA to Dallas, and only this nice gentleman here has something nice to say back there. That guy right there. He said something
He's just
nice
like
to
begging
say.
for approval and shit. He's like, please, someone like me. I live in a bunker.
Is that anything? Huh? Do what now? Great again. So, the journey continues. Alright guys, I'm coming back from LA, and I'm trying to come up with a good video for you guys called 30 Good Uses of a Liberal, and my friend over here is trying to help me come up with 30 good uses of a liberal. Well, we couldn't come up with one good.
God, if I just sit, good thing he doesn't choose the emergency exit seat, because if I was stuck next to him, I'd be like, hey, can I got something over by the window there. Everybody hold on! Okay.
Use of a liberal, so we came up with 30 practical uses of a liberal.
The baby's like, why? Why this?
I don't know what it is, but every time I fly and I wear my MAGA hat, I end up with an empty seat.
Because you buy the fucking seat next to you. What are you flying coach? Like what is that? You're like flying from like Texas to California. Like what? You sell bunkers. You've got enough money to buy a plane seat next to you. Come on. We already see you're pulling a bunch of bullshit in these videos.
Seat next to me. There's only 2 empty seats on this plane, and one's there and one's
Well,
behind
good morning,
me.
ladies and gentlemen.
So,
I hope you had a wonderful
anyway,
morning.
it's working. It's like 5 for 5.
2 hours, 40-minute flight.
Guys, I'm in Canada right now. I'm actually in Calgary. I got more dirty looks in Canada, 10 times as much here than I did in California, wearing my Make America.
Then why didn't you record them? Why didn't you record any of this? It's saying, watch what happens when you wear a MAGA hat in airports. But you didn't get any of the things you supposedly said happened, which were the things you were trying to, like, film.
America Great Again hat. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make Canada Great Again hats, and I'm going to come up here and sell them in market. But boy, I'm really shocked to find that all these
I'm very shocked. There's the nerd voice again.
Canadians hate Trump so much. It's kind of crazy. Wow.
Wait a second. Like, he doesn't always have that, like, thing in his voice. His teeth look a little bit too perfect, so I think this guy has dentures, and, like, occasionally his denture adhesive comes loose, and he starts saying, like, survival shelters. He's, like, sucking out his dentures or something. Like, look at his teeth.
Hate Trump so much. It's kind of crazy. Wow.
Those are like dentures.
What, buddy?
Keep up the good fight.
Oh, man. Love it. Okay. All right. We're heading out to LAX, so we got a little ways to go, so stay tuned, guys. It ain't over yet. I'm still waiting for somebody to be a smart ass and say something.
Yeah, those are definitely dentures.
Smart ass and say
Those are dentures. 100%.
say something. There's my left, right there, that blue car. Alrighty. This journey and this video is almost over. Alright, it's me. How lucky did she get?
You're gonna annoy the Lyft driver, aren't you? God. Here we go.
Alright. People are going, what the hell's wrong with that guy? Sandy
Well, you're just yelling for no reason. Oh no. Oh no, this is not gonna be... He's gonna be racist. He's gonna be racist right now, isn't he?
closer to this tow truck, he'll actually be towing her. Well, this journey is almost over, guys. All I gotta do is get to the hotel.
You may have dodged a bullet there.
I come to LA, and I'm done. So, guys, I don't think there's gonna be anything more exciting on this video. So, guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did,
Put
give
a
me a
seatbelt on,
big
dude.
thumbs up. Share this video with your friends, and guys, if you're not a subscriber, subscribe, share this video, and always hit that little bell so you know when I got more of these funny ass videos coming out on YouTube. But guys, as always, I love you.
They're almost sadder than they are funny. But since it's sad because he's trying to get attention for wearing a MAGA hat, it's actually, you know, never mind. It's not sad. It's not sad. I mean, this guy's doing fine. He owns a bunker company.
Yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Guys, I just want to give you a reminder that on Saturday, October 5th, TJ here is going to have his fall get-together with his members, 2,900 members, right here at the Atlas Survival Shelters Factory. So, guys, if you want to attend to get the fall get-together for...
Those look like your fucking drainage pipes with doors welded onto them.
TJ's group, go to texaspreparednessgroup@gmail.com. I'll put it right across the bottom of the screen here. So if you're a member of his group, I look forward to meeting you guys in person.
He's just sitting there in his power stance.
If you're not a member of a preparedness group and you are in the Dallas or North Texas area and you want to meet these guys in their group,
register with TJ and you can attend, but you got to register first. And guys,
Look, he just loves wearing things in the airport to like get a rise out of people, but it probably fails every single time. It's like at a certain point, if you're wearing a hazmat suit at the airport, it's gonna like, oh yeah, this guy's doing a bit. Yeah, this is a bit or something. Yeah, trying too hard. Have fun. Oh, don't talk to me. Please don't talk to me. Put the camera down. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. He's coming over here. Get in the gate. Is the open the gate now. Oh god. This one. This one. Normally I wouldn't watch these like transvestigation conspiracies, but this one is made by a trans man. So I mean it's hopefully not as bad as you normally see. It's very interesting. He's clocking Matt Gaetz in this video. I'm gonna get another beer so I can watch this whole thing in one sitting.
Hello, so this is a video about something I've been thinking about and something, I've known for a while. Now, I'm a transsexual myself, and a lot of people tell me, how do you spot a trans man? They find it harder. And honestly, there are just things that I picked up on over the years. So, when I first saw Matt Gaetz, I thought, oh my gosh, I know that Trump is accepting, but I didn't know he had a trans man working for him. So imagine my surprise when I looked up Matt Gaetz and realized that he was actually supposedly born a man. Anyway, I forgot all about this until the other day when I heard about this sex trafficking that he might have been involved in. Now, when I first saw this, I didn't, realize the full implications of the elites on the world. I
Just
thought this
baking
was
his
just an
shoulder
American
padding.
thing, so I didn't bother, I didn't make any fuss about it then. But now it's staring me in the face. It should have just been obvious from the start that this man would be involved in sex trafficking. So without further ado, what I've compiled here is, a complete transvestigation on him. So as you can see in this first picture, this digit ratio is that of a woman. You can see the long finger nearest to the thumb, and you can also see that his hands are very small. So, here in this second picture, you can see his hip to waist ratio and his hip to shoulder ratio, which is, more obvious in a transsexual man, as the waist
I
actually
just
fills out with
like what is this picture? Like this is it looks so just looks so goofy. The hair is just fucking layered on.
testosterone therapy. Oh, but this thing is actually, really exaggerated when you see his love of padded suits. You can see at certain angles how exaggerated this padding is. So if you imagine that, just imagine how wide his hips actually must be compared to his shoulders. Now, in this picture, you can also see from this side his spine and how it's curved out like a female spine. Okay, and so
Wait, if you're saying curved out like a female spine, let's see, Trump standing. And what's this? What's he doing here? Trump has female spine traits.
if I'm rushing through this. Um, On this one, you know, you can see him, firstly, you can see him holding the phone, and you can just get a sense of how small his hands are compared to the phone, you know. Obviously, women often have smaller hands, but you also get a really
Again, you're
good
just
look
driving Trump things.
at his profile. You know, you can see he has little to no brow ridge. He has a kind of sloped forehead, which is often common in a woman, and you can also see his lack of jawline and his lack of an Adam's apple. And you know, I saw when I was looking at these pictures of his face that really it looks like he's had some kind of filler. His ears do not align with his jaw.
I mean, probably. I think Matt Gates probably has had some plastic surgery.
And his neck like you know it usually does. And obviously again you can see he has no Adam's apple. Now you're gonna have to excuse my you know, I do not know how to use Photoshop or any of that, or I don't have it. But I made this picture where, you know, I lowered his hairline just in a range where it's natural with his face. I, you know, smoothed out where the fillers would have been to make his jaw more natural, and also his chin, which, you know, is
Natural.
clearly exaggerated. I think he's had something done there. And, you know, I've gotten rid of where he has the shoulder
It's called a
padding.
receding
And it's
hairline.
clear
Your
that, you know,
hair
you can
points.
imagine this man or woman now being a woman. Okay, next picture. Oh, this is a picture I found of his DUI, and these are of old pictures I found of him. And, you know, you can see here, firstly, he's not, you know, I don't think he's had the fillers here. He's got a very,
I think the video and the audio is out of sync now. It's just a repeating slideshow of the same pictures.
you know, a much
Now it's
more
completely out
feminine
of sync.
jaw, a much smaller chin. His eyes, when you look at them, are, you know, far more female looking. You can see that they're bigger on the outside, on the bit furthest to the outside, when usually a man has, you know, a longer eye, which is kind of flatter and more even. And, you know, he does not have that. And I also was, you know, looking everywhere for pictures of him when he was young, and there are no pictures of him when he was young, pretty much, which is very suspicious. But I did find this picture of him at, you know, at his school, and you can just see here, firstly, that he, unless this man is a giant next to him, he's a lot shorter. I don't know if he might have had, you know, leg extensions. You can get, you know,
Matt Gates leg extensions is a great Twitter username.
surgery in places like Russia, where they break your bone for you and grow it out. And you know, maybe this is the case because he doesn't wear shorts anymore. He'd have some pretty visible scars, but you know, you can see that this is just clearly a woman. It says here.
I like how he's very aware that Matt Gates never wears shorts anymore, but has never seen a picture of Matt Gates without wearing a suit, apparently.
Yeah, that it's Matt Gates. Maybe this was early in his transition, or maybe it's been edited. But
Baby trans
this is
Matt
him
Gates.
in colors because it's the only one in colors. And you know, you can see he has long hair. He has a feminine stance, a female shoulder to hip ratio. He's short. Just when you see him compared to a woman here, it's a man. Sorry, here, it's clear that he's a woman. Now,
Long
as I
pause.
mentioned,
You just gotta let it sink in.
you know, I for a long time thought that all of this stuff really only concerned America. I did not understand the power of these people. So I'm still learning about all of it. But I don't, you know, I don't know why he might be doing this, but you know, you can see through the Freemasons website that they allow both transgender men and transgender women. They're a lot, you know, more accepting of
Bombshell.
transsexuals than non-transsexuals, and you know, maybe there was a reason for that. And you can see that he does, you know, these Masonic gestures. Here he has his hand within his suit, which you see Masons do, and or Freemasons do, and here you see it out. And he's also done some, you know, very strange, like I don't know all of the symbols that they do, but you can see he does some very strange hand gestures. And it's just very suspicious. Now,
Oh wait, the stream I wanted to watch is streaming. Maybe I'll stream again later. But you know what? There we go. There we go.